Minecraft Bumblebee is today's pixel art tutorial. So let's get started. Make sure you have the pixel art free Procreate brushes from Bardo Brush. After you make sure you have that, you might already have them downloaded. Let's open up a canvas 30 by 30 pixels. I have a pre-made canvas right here. I'm just gonna click on that. If you don't have that, just create one and then you'll have one. I'm gonna start off by tapping the wrench icon, turning on drawing guide. Your drawing guide should look like mine. For some reason, if it does not, tap edit drawing guide. Make sure your grid size is 1 or 0. Cannot be 2 or 5. 1 or 0. Choose a color that you'd like your grid size to be. Tap done. Make sure you're using Pixel Painter. And let's start off with like yellow for our bumblebee. A little too bright. I like that one better. Okay, so our bumblebee face. Let's start off with a square rectangle shape. And fill that in. That looks good. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit, and to do that I'm going to tap the transform tool, make sure uniform is on, and just tap once down, and that will drop down 1 pixel or 1 space. And I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave the yellow on its own layer so I can add some details after. Add a new layer. Let's grab the black, double tap in this area, get pure black. Now let's draw feet, antennas, and the big eyes. Let's start about here. Big rectangle eyes. And then same thing on this side. That's about 2, 4, 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that they look the same or equal. Oops, too far. If you've gone too far, erase. Make sure your eraser is also the picture painter. There we go. That's good. Feet. Maybe 3 or 4 spaces, like so. There you go. And now our antenna. So let's start about here. And then you can draw diagonal out. That's about good. And I'm gonna have to, that'd be about 2 lines. You can also have it 3 lines if you'd like. Like so. So pretty much to make this the same shape I did, diagonal line. That's the middle section, and now on each side, these 2 boxes I'll fill in. And that's how you get a thicker diagonal line. I'm gonna grab a light blue for the eyes. And just right on top of the black. My one eye. That's the same size, perfect. And for a highlight, instead of pure white, I'll just grab a really light blue. Like so. So we got our eyes, antennas, so on and so forth. We're gonna go back to the yellow, whoops, back to the layer where the yellow is, and I'm gonna turn on alpha lock. Now I will grab the digipixel shader and select the same color white, yellow I should say, and lighten it. And just tap in a few different spots to add some fun dimension detail. And then I'm gonna grab maybe a little bit of darker yellow. Tap in a few spots to do the same thing. Now our pixels are a few different colors. Gives it some more fun dimension. You can even add a little bit of brown, but I think I'm gonna leave it like so. Add a 3rd layer, and I'm gonna choose pink. Same brush, digipixel shader, and fill in that background. I'm gonna bounce between a few different shades of the pinky purple. Some light, some dark to get different dimensions of that pink purple. And that's about it. We are done. Our bumblebee, our pixel bumblebee. Just the face, that is, the front view. Now, again, this is a 30 by 30 pixel size canvas, so that is very tiny. I'll show you on this paper example. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. 30 by 30 pixels in reality is only this big. Look how tiny that is here in the corner. That's super, super tiny. 100 pixels by 100 pixels is about a thumb's width. 1,000 pixels is this little square. But to get a square from this page, you can see this green, we need 2,550 pixels by 2,550 pixels. So let's change that in Procreate so that we can send it to a friend or maybe even save it. Let's do that. First, wrench icon, turn off our grid layer. Get those lines away. Next, crop and resize. Settings. And right here is where we type in our new size canvas. 2,550. Once you've put in that, make sure those are off. Tap done. And now you can see how tiny our image is. So we need to select all 3 layers. So you select it by tapping on the first one and then sliding to the right. Tap the transform tool. Snapping is on. It's on because it's highlighted blue. Then tap on this icon, which is the interpolation icon, and we want it to nearest neighbor. Once you've done that, try to grab that corner blue node and increase that. Once you've done that, tap the transform tool and you are complete. But as you've seen, you can also tap on it once and the dimensions pop up. You can also type it out. 2,550 by 2,550. And when you hit done, it resizes it, but it resizes it this way. So then you still have to move it over to fit within the canvas. Then tap the transform tool and you are complete. Now this is a nice size image to send to a friend. Wrench icon, share. You can text this to a friend, save it, print it, or maybe even you have a digital frame of all your artwork. You can put it there too. Awesome job. Quick, easy, and fun. Can't wait for the next video of our pixel art week. Keep creating. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and like this video, and let me know what other pixel art project would you like to draw. See you soon.